Hello. Hello. How is everyone doing? Happy Wednesday. Just love this time of the week, and it's hard to believe it's March. I have on my bulletin board March Madness in my kitchen. And in all actuality, uh, last month for our Love to List company, it was all about love, and it was so much fun to deliver roses. Uh, oh, hey, Vicky! Anyways, it was so much fun to deliver roses last week to everybody, and it was great to connect with people, and so that was a lot of fun. And it was really fun last week to share with you a few of my favorite things. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. And today we're just going to talk about some communities. So it's going to be more real estate related, a little bit of information about some really nice neighborhoods that I love to show and sell and list in. And so communities that have low HOA fees. I'm going to be highlighting three for you this today, and then I'll tell you what's kind of happening in March for who we're going to be having. So, the first community that I thought I would highlight is a community called Countryside, and it's in Eastern Loudoun. All three of these are in Loudoun County, and it's in Eastern Loudoun, kind of like the gateway to Loudoun County, if you will. And so Countryside was started in the mid 1980s. And there's about 2,500 homes in Countryside, ranging from small townhomes, two-level townhomes, to large single families. And it's right, they call it Countryside on the Potomac. So you do have access to the water there. There's schools located within the community, and it's a planned unit development. We call it a PUD. And what that means is, like, it started as suburbs, right? So when people commuted from the city, they would come into their planned unit development and never have to leave, because there was shopping, you could go to your groceries, you could go restaurants, all your recreational activities like pools and tennis courts and walking paths, tot lots and whatnot. So that's kind of like suburbia life, right? Well, Countryside, a fun fact about Countryside is that if you notice, when you drive through Countryside main roads, they have gravel on the sides of the roads, which is not like that in any of like Ashburn Farm or Cascades or some of these other communities. And there's no street lights. And so when there's no streetlights, that's more of like a feel like you're rural. So they took this concept of coming out to Eastern Loudoun, which at the time, mid 80s, there was only Sugarland and Sterling Park there, maybe Broad Run, which has no HOA. So, and neither does Sterling Park. It was one of the newer communities in the mid 80s. And so but it's countryside, and you feel like you're in the country when you're driving through Countryside. So that's the reason why they named it that, and that was kind of the theme of the developer, if you will. And their fees, their monthly fees. Oh, before I tell you that, in the last year, the least expensive home in Countryside sold for $260, and it was a two-level townhome, two bedrooms, one bath, and about 750 square feet. The biggest home, or the highest price this last year, is $850, just sold. Four bedrooms, three and a half baths. It's about 4,000 square feet. So that's quite the range, right? So, and then the HOA fees are only $76 a month, and that includes your trash, all the recreational facilities, snow removal. So that is really very low in our industry. So the second one, which is a great community, and it's called Ashburn Village. And when I started my career, oh, by the way, in Countryside, if anyone remembers, does anyone remember the original name of the restaurant there? Had a silo. But I used to manage that restaurant. I forgot. That's another fun fact. The other thing is that Ashburn Village. that actually started being built when I started my career 33 years ago. I can remember going and visiting all the new homes, the models there. And that too has townhomes and single families. It also has condominiums, which they have the garden style condominiums, which Countryside does not. So and kind of like Ashburn Village claim to fame is their nice sports pavilion. It has an indoor outdoor pool, a lot of rec facilities. They have racquetball, basketball in the workout room. Sorry, you can see my little Bellas here. Um, and so that sports pavilion is part of your HOA. And it's so nice. And there's a few lakes in Ashburn Village. And again, it's a planned unit development as well. It has shopping and restaurants and whatnot within the community. So let's see, the sales in the last year, the least expensive sale in Ashburn Village was 220,000 for a one bedroom, one bath condo at about 800 square feet. And the highest sale was 850 as well. And that is about 5,000 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 4 full baths. And for all of that sports pavilion, all the recreational facilities, the HOA there is $120 a month. So that's pretty good yet about, I think, don't you guys? Vicky, I wonder what your HO fee is. Yours is probably pretty low over there. Um, so, anyways, my last community that I want to share with you, you guys aren't even going to believe. Try and guess what the HOV is here. This is Stoneleigh, and I think Stoneleigh is one of Loudoun County's best kept secrets. Um, because there's only about 60 homes in all of Stoneleigh, and they're all custom built, so they all have a unique look to them. And so there's no track builder there, and it's beautiful when you drive through. And I can send some pictures in my wrap up. But there's a lot of nice rolling hills, beautiful views, gorgeous sunrise and sunsets because you're kind of sitting up high. And there's a golf course in the community. Now, it's not part of the HOA, but it certainly adds to the beauty of the community. And they have a clubhouse and a pool. And the nice thing is like they have different levels of membership for that golf club. So if you're not interested in golf, you can just do like the social, which is just the eating. If you want to do the pool, you can do social and the pool. And then depending on what your situation is, there's like corporate accounts memberships, there's family memberships. So all different levels of memberships there. And I just really love it's beautiful. And by the way, all the lots are a lot more private because they're larger home sites, like an acre to 2 acres. So you have some privacy, you've got trees and rolling hills. And what's the HOA? $100 a year. That's it. $100 a year. That is amazing. And of course, you have to pay extra for your, trash. But I just think that's fantastic. And it's just tucked away in Round Hill. So you have Sterling to Ashburn to Round Hill. You've got choices. If you're looking for a community with the low HOA, or if you know of someone, now you can be a little expert about which ones that might be good for your friends or family that may be happy to be looking. So anyways, that's what I wanted to spotlight today. 3 really nice communities in Loudoun County. I love living in Loudoun, love selling in Loudoun, and just it's a wonderful place to do business and to enjoy, really. So that's it, and I'm going to tell you a couple things. Next week, we have a very unique business that we're going to be interviewing, and you guys are going to love it. And then the following week, the woman that does my charcuterie gifts that I give is going to be coming back on and joining us and with another business. And we're going to be telling you a very special event that we're doing at the end of the month, September 27th. And you'll have to wait though, and I'm just giving you a little tease that you are going to love it. There is going to be a cost involved, but it's going to be at a discounted price because I'm going to be offsetting it. It'll be so much fun experience, and I can't hardly wait to share. I'll tell you about it next week on my live. So, anyways, I hope everyone is doing well. I am, March Madness. I'm like, last month was about love. This month is all about how mad we are about you and some of these businesses that we're connecting with. And we're having fun and really looking forward to the month. So we will see you next week. And I can't really do my thumbs up. Thumbs up, lots of love, and keep smiling. And we'll see you next week, March 10th. Okay? Oh, and a shout out to my sister Deborah. A happy birthday on March 1st. Okay. Take care, everyone.